What's Sporty Spice up to? Who? Sporty fucking Spice, what's she up to?
I don't know.
Exactly. How about Posh? You know what she's doing?
I don't understand.
Making clothes for anorexics, right? Not exactly a growth market. And baby, you know what she's doing? Fuck all. Not even page 6 of the Daily Mail. And Scary Spice, up to her eyeballs in lawsuits and sex tapes.
Hello, friends, it's Davey from Daveyverse. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But anyway, enough trying to plug. I'm here with a classic Judge Dredd. I remember getting these within the UK. There were 2000 AD, but I think now they're Rebellion. I haven't bought a Judge Dredd comic in ages, to be honest. But I remember getting the early versions. They were class. I wish I kept them. They'd be worth a bit of money now, I reckon. But anyway, so the movie came out in 2012, I think, and it failed, and it was a real gut wrench. It was that the critics loved it. They developed a cult following, including myself, and it just wasn't that big of a hit. I don't know, with it being a sort of British export, may have affected it, being sort of the Marvelised universe has basically taken over Hollywood. It's not really fitting into that sort of culture. But I think now, with current climate, Judge Dredd done right could be that sort of bridging gap, getting away from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, branching off into other things again. Like I was thinking, I think I mentioned in a video the idea, Stranger Things. I don't know why it's never really occurred to us, but that could have been the Goonies of our generation. But that's just been raped. So anyway, get into this because I'm stuttered all over the place. I'm excited for this. This is gonna be epic. I hope it's true. Giant freaking robot. They say they have their trusted sources. I'll believe it when I see it. But here we go. There have been rumours that Judge Dredd franchise was set to continue. Been going on since 2013. I remember there was a petition. I think I would have signed it at the time. Karl Urban, I think he even mentioned that he was excited for it, but then nothing came. As a new series was being discussed, Judge Dredd Mega City 1. However, there been no mention of who was going to be cast and within the role. Yeah, also leaving behind the idea of a sequel to hit Dredd movie as also not going to happen. Now though, with trusted sources, we can report that Judge Dredd 2 is moving forward with Karl Urban. He's had fucking massive success with The Boys over on Amazon Prime. So I don't see this movie, or TV series, I'm guessing. I won't see this coming out anytime soon. I think he's got his contract tied with season 5 of The Boys. I think he's on now. He's done that back in 2012 with the original Dredd. He'd done the character right. He'd done it justice. None of this fanfare where it's now he wants to show his face. I was thinking, what am I thinking of? Halo. Who owns here? Microsoft, but who's doing it? Paramount. So Paramount's Halo series, where the actor was bitching. He wanted FaceTime. He wanted exposure. So they took Master Chief's helmet off. And that's a mistake. With Judge Dredd, it would be a mistake to also show above the visor. I hope with the success of The Boys, he doesn't want the exposure. He doesn't really need it, to be fair. Everyone knows who he is now. So I hope he does the character right. You can still imagine whatever you want behind the face, which was the failure. Well, there's more than one, but that was a failure for me of showing Master Chief. But anyway, it's not often that reboots is seen as a better version. Fair enough. But it's not the case of Judge Dredd 2012. Urban came into the role of Judge Dredd in a big way, making a lot of people forget about Stallone was in the 90s one, wasn't he? Fucking hell, man, that was ages ago. I haven't seen that in years. Actually completely forgot that existed. Christ, there's me calling myself a fan. That's not to say that Stallone was terrible in that role, But Dredd 2 moving forward with Karl Urban is far more exciting to think of. I mean, it is. So you get the original actor back in. You can do sort of a time skip. So he goes in, he raids the tower. Spoilers, by the way. Raids the tower with an trainee, who's his psychic. Goes up, destroys the drug trade within there, and topples a few corrupt judges, and topples the criminal empire within the tower block. But I don't know what they would do for a second one. You could rehash old ground, or they could go into the sort of comic book, and to be honest, the most epic pitch they could do, it's Judge Dredd. If they can bridge that with Judge Dredd, fucking hell. I don't know would the normies like it, but tell you the truth, I would cream over. But that's getting off the topic. Right. Judge Dredd brings back Karl Urban is also exciting, as a man has been campaigning for the return for the role recently. Well, sounds like he's got respect for the character. He played him respectfully back in the day. I have no reason not to trust this guy. And it's not like it's a Marvel franchise, so it's not going to be set as a PG-13. So, listen, look. The push from the actor, push from the, well, let's call it cult, from the fandom, we can actually get this done. Going to be a TV series. Let's hope for Judge Dredd, but honestly, I'll take out that Judge Dredd, the character, he deserves a lot more than what he's getting. The star breaks down the most iconic roles. Urban has stated he was hoping going to be called about being Judge Dredd again. So it's been some hope for him. So does it sound like he's got it or not? That's a GQ video anyway. Right. But he's also happy just to let the franchise move forward. Fair enough then. So it's not. So Giant Finger Robot sounds like is confirming it is going forward. But in the GQ video, I think came out in the summer, he wasn't quite sure. So at least they were talking about it, and who knows, by now they might have decided. But with the boys, oof, who actually knows about that? So you got the boys going on, and then carrying this over. You had Henry Cavill doing Superman. He was juggling Geralt. I mean, an actor can do it, but he had to give up the role of Geralt in the end. I can't see him giving up the role of Butcher. Judge Dredd may have to hit the back burners. Right there, goes into again. I just read a bit there. So Judge 2 securing Urban could mean to portray Judge Dredd in the expanded universe that seems to be getting put together. Urban has been fantastic as Billy Butcher in The Boys, which he has, to be honest. I'll skip getting in Boys because I didn't trust Amazon to begin with. But the portrayal of Butcher has pretty much sold his whiff on it. He's got to be the best character within there. So the powers that come to be known to be carried are sure without issue. Judge Dredd 2 sequel could lead to Urban taking the role, which would be fantastic news. Fucking read there, like. So Urban was good in war. He was, even without need. See, I said that there, didn't I? He could portray that character without taking the mask off. It's like a sort of see. So Batman has that sort of opposite where it's Bruce Wayne and the Batman. So you basically got the crossover where the actor can play both roles. With like Master Chief, there's only one role, the Chief, and they basically cross that line by removing the helmet. Same goes for Judge Dredd. That helmet, the only way that is removed is if you don't show the face, because you can picture anybody being in there, including yourself, to deliver that sort of justice. A glimpse of his face and attitude and mannerisms were enough to sell the audience on being perfectly cast in. Well, See, at the time I didn't put much really into sort of actors. I was just excited to see their character, and now thinking back, we got lucky. Judge Dredd should be more the same acting skills and action. That's good to hear, and we would hope for even more craziness and chaos. So Judge Death would perfectly fit that, especially a TV series or a movie. What would I prefer? I don't know. That's a tricky one. That I think I prefer TV series. I think budget would be less, I know, but you could then, instead of having an hour and a half, 2 hours to sort of introduce chaos, resolve, you can just then spread out over an hour each episode. Wait, Judge Dredd 2 is also bringing in what? Wait there. About just fucking psychic this. Judge Dredd 2 could also bring in Judge Death. I mean, it was an obvious choice, I know, but wait. Judge Dredd 2 could also bring in Judge Death as Karl Urban's biggest foe, which is someone that Urban has also brought up in. Wait, so I could have read an interview and it could have sort of been in the back of my head. But that's freaky, that, as a potential fill-in in either the series or a sequel movie. Wait, so don't even know themselves. Fans around the world would also love to see Judge Death come into the picture, as well as Urban knows his stuff when it comes to the source material. So it sounds like it's in safe hands. So that's pretty much the news. It seems like there's some good faith put in that Judge Dredd 2 will be coming. I don't know when, with the main actor, if it is Karl Urban coming back. Is he now waiting until finishing The Boys? Jump into this a little flick. Just wanted to go here. So there was some sort of speculation back in the day. The actor mentioned that he can't wait to see the season turn out, regardless of whether he's in it. So touch and go. Seems like it's coming along, but it's really be able to do both. Will he be able to do The Boys, which I'm sure he's probably tied into an epic contract there. He must be making a fortune doing that now. It's probably got to be Amazon's top show, that. Rings of Powerfield badly. I'm sure The Boys is probably carrying that. Well, for me it's The Boys, Invincible, Terminalist, Reacher. Wait. So let's just scan on to some stuff. Wait then. Let's call it that. Judge Dredd. Oh wait there. There's something else I read. Tributes. Wouldn't really trust this too much. But this one interested us. Apparently the first season is written and being offered around various streaming sites as of January 21. So I wouldn't hold too much stock in this. There's no links, no sources. It's just interested to know. But that's me. That's Judge Dredd, I hope. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace, motherfuckers. Peace.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe to the TV-verse.